Alright, this is the only time I'm ever going to address this. First of all, I am not MAGA. I was not at a MAGA rally. I went to a memorial for Charlie Kirk, a man who was brutally assassinated in front of thousands of people, a man who has a wife and children who will never get to see him again, and despite our differing beliefs, a man who did not deserve to die. I don't agree with a lot of what Charlie believed. Do I think that means he should be shot and killed? No. And if you disagree with that, we truly have nothing in common. I was so disturbed last Wednesday when I opened TikTok and had to watch the video of him being assassinated, and even more disturbed when I opened the comments and all of them were celebrating and rejoicing his death. I went to pay my respects to a human that died.
Hannah, I'm not gonna lie, I have never heard of you before, but since you decided to address this situation, let's talk about it. You said we have nothing in common if we think someone deserves to die by gun violence, but you showed up to a funeral to pay respects to Charlie Kirk, a man who spent his career arguing that some people do deserve to die by gun violence. You said you were horrified watching Charlie Kirk get shot, so let me ask you, where is that same horror when children are being gunned down in classrooms? There is a genocide happening and children are being unalived daily, and I don't see you making content about that. Trey Reed was found hanging from a tree. Are you going to attend his funeral? Look, you don't have to celebrate Charlie Kirk's murder, but you also don't have to celebrate his life. By your logic, people should have mourned Hitler because he was a human being with a wife. That is how absurd that sounds. You did not fly to Arizona out of some broad compassion for humanity. You flew here because you cared about Charlie Kirk and you aligned with him, and you don't have the guts to admit it.